Yo, what's up guys? I've been playing a whole lot of arena lately, and I noticed some things when fighting a lot of people. If you start a fight with somebody decent or somebody that doesn't want to fight, they'll turn it into an instant box fight. I die the most mid-game when I can't get early tags, and then I start box fighting people that are just turtled up and they know what they're doing. I'll just drop on them quickly and then go for a replace, and then I'll get my shield crack, and then I have to play for a counter peek when I should have just set up a safe box fight. I'm sure some of you guys go through the same thing, so I'm going to teach you guys my tips on how to box fight the smartest way. This method helps you set up a box fight to where you can't get third party and your opponent can't just run out at you, so you have a chance to position yourself better, trade shots, and go for walls safely. But before I start giving you guys tips, I just want to thank you guys for the continued support. I really appreciate it. I'm more than halfway to 200k, so let me just remind you guys that if you're new, dropping a sub means so much because I'm daily streaming and uploading for a while, and I put 100% into every single one of my videos. Alright, now that you've taken a second to do that, I just want to talk about positioning in box fights. First off, this game favors the right hand peek, and you really want to position yourself to where your opponent is always on the right half of your screen. If you have bad positioning and walk up to anybody's box that knows what they're doing, they'll just quickly right hand peek you unless you position yourself on the left side of their box. The more you position yourself to the left of your opponent, the harder it is for them to counter peek you, because you literally take your opponent's right hand peek and his field of vision makes it really hard to see you. For an example, I don't really do this anymore and I don't recommend this, but when I used to have people weak in the charged shotgun meta, I would just literally drop on somebody's left side of their wall and then wait for them to make it like a right hand peek or something, so I could just out trade them because I took their peek. That was only smart to do in the charge meta because I could always out trade them, but I think you guys do what I'm saying. So just remember, always try to position yourself better than your opponent to make your shots easier and his shots harder. Like I said before, dropping on a wall when you don't have any tags on your opponent is just a bad idea in general, mostly because he can just right hand peek you and you won't be able to trade a shot, and you'll put yourself into a bad situation. What you want to do when you set up for a smart box fight is either set up diagonally, which is just a quick way to go for walls without something surprising happening to you, or you can box up right next to your opponent and then set up an empty box with a cone or a right hand ramp and wall behind you, so if your opponent runs at you, there is 1, nothing he can build, 2, you can either reset the ramp to take a pump and protect yourself, and 3, you can back up if you need to. This is the smartest way to box fight because you are forcing your opponent to stay disciplined in his box, and if he's not disciplined, he just runs right into your right hand peek with nothing to do or build. The only bad thing about box fighting this way is it takes a while to set up, and the opponent that you're pressuring can just edit up and take height, but if you're confident in your build fight skills, this really shouldn't be a problem. Last thing, it's really important, when you're pressuring your opponent like a box away with a cone, what you want to do if you get the wall is not to rush him instantly, but quickly put like a super low edit on the wall and then force him to challenge your right hand peek or just commit to breaking your low wall. There's nothing he can hide behind if he doesn't rebox, so he either challenges you, makes a ramp and then reboxes, or he just tries breaking the low wall. Alright guys, I hope you can use some of the tips I mentioned in your next arena games because they're really helpful to me, and remember, don't hesitate to comment down below if you have a suggestion, or even DM me on Twitter. My Twitter is slightfn, because there's probably a whole lot of other stuff that I'm not covering that I can't think of right now, and I like helping you guys out. That's it for this video, and if I helped you in this video or any other one of my tutorials, please make sure to sub, follow my socials linked in the description, and use my item shop code SLIGHT2K. It really helps. See you guys in the next one. Peace.